Okay, yeah, it's working good. I did a mock, and I just wanted to show it up. Show it. I was about to say show it off, but that wouldn't be correct. I can't speak anymore. I'm just gonna give up trying to speak. But this is of the North Carolina Capitol building, and what essentially happened is the North Carolina National Guard, military forces, the Coast Guard, and remaining police forces tried to protect it and other buildings that were in the vicinity in order to keep, the national government of North Carolina safe. They failed. They failed bad. But this is supposed to be what's left of it. And I just wanted to show it. And I tried to make it as accurate to the North Carolina Capitol building as it could be, but it's not going to be 100%. But this is the best I could do with the bricks I had. And I think it turned out nice. So yeah, what also happened is whenever the base was getting taken over. Oh, and by the way, it's not here, but there's a giant fence, just like the ones that they had in the National Guard bases in the Walking. Sorry, had a hiccup there. In the Walking Dead, they had the giant military fences around it. It was far away from where the base plate ends. So yeah, so it's not like they just expected to survive without putting up walls. They did. It's just they got through because walkers do that. Because well, look at The Walking Dead and see how many times the walkers destroyed walls. Like, it's actually pretty ironic if you look at it. Sorry, I just like doing this. I don't know why. But seriously, look at The Walking Dead. It's sort of. It's weird to see how many times they destroy walls. But whatever. But, as the walkers got inside the safe zone, the Coast Guard flew in a helicopter and tried to evacuate him. They took him from his office, which actually, if you don't know, the North Carolina Capitol building, this building, they still use it for government a little bit, but mostly just paperwork and stuff. The governor now actually works in a different building, but originally in North Carolina federal government, he did work in this building. But, that was years ago. The last governor working in here was, I think, 60s or 70s? Late 80s at the very least, but they moved out of this building a long time ago because it was too small. But now it's sort of like a historic landmark, and they still do paperwork there, but just not to the extent that they used to. Sorry about my voice, it's just I got over a cold recently, so it's really bad. But, here's where the Coast Guard tried to evacuate them. And here's a Coast Guard zombie I have. You can't see that well because of the camera, but this is actually... Crap, it's doing that again. I'm shaking. Crab cakes, I hate when it does that. Whatever. That's a Coast Guard zombie. I am beginning to hate this computer. Or phone, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, come on. Yes, good. It's no longer being a jerk. But right there you can see there's a gas masked National Guard figure. And there's one that got eaten. I would have a red skeleton for him, but... Really? Really? You got... Okay, wow. Yay. Great. The cats just had to clean their litter box while I did that. Genius. Obvious sarcasm. But, I got that sign at actually a Lego show. It was pretty cool. There's an M60. Yeah, that's a custom tank, but I'm not done with it. It's just I thought it would look cool there, and sort of looks destroyed because I haven't had it finished, so I thought it looked neat there. So I put it there. And then, sorry, I gotta zoom out. Here's a Raleigh Police Department van. I mean, not van. Jeep. There we go. But, I'm actually, give me a second. My throat's actually beginning to hurt. I'm just gonna put this down. I gotta get a sip of water. Yeah, if my throat gets too dry, it begins to hurt. Okay, focus. There we go. I think it focused out. Yep. So they have this barrier of barbed wire all the way around. Then they have sandbags over there. But that's not their only line of defense. I didn't have it because I didn't have enough base plates, and plus I wouldn't build it that big. But way out from this, there was a giant fence, just like the ones the National Guard had in The Walking Dead. It was just like those. But those were around this building, around the modern buildings that I was talking about that the governor now works in, and all around those. But as we see in The Walking Dead, they lasted a while, but they didn't last really long. So